Okay. Okay, I'm stepping on stage. I am stepping on stage. It's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm back. I'm back and I'm better. I touched on more of the settings. Apparently, I all of the features that I was previously mentioning slash I had on my mind. Apparently, none of them were enabled. There's like a feature that it auto edits your audio, like it makes it makes the audio more hearable, like it cuts out dead spaces and it normalizes volumes, ba this, ba that. So I'm like, okay, it can go on. Apparently not. Apparently not. I did not have it enabled. It wasn't doing that. It was not. It was not doing that. Anyways, I have to get the elephant out of the room. There may be a kangaroo too. Look, last week I said I want to be a week ahead. Well, the week before I said I want to be a week ahead. Then last week I started to get ahead. On Monday, I'm 1 ahead. On Tuesday, I'm 2 ahead. Wednesday, I'm 3 ahead. Oh, actually, no, I started from Sunday. Okay, so then by Friday, I was 4 ahead. Right? And I said, I'm going to be a whole week ahead by the end of this week. By the end of this week. Brother man. Yeah, that ain't happen. I got the third. I recorded one episode on Thursday, so I was still like a day ahead. No, I was still 4 days ahead. But then Friday came and I actually didn't record any episode. Then it was 3 days ahead, and then Saturday came and it's like I could feel my throat kind of going. It's that weather, man. It's that weather. It's that Canadian weather. I'm looking outside right now. It's doing the same nonsense. It's nonsensical right now. What's going on? It's raining. It's raining. And there was that random blizzard, that freak blizzard. It's a mess. It is a mess. Look, I woke up today. I had my chia. I had my chia. Oh wait, but let me finish my story about how I'm not ahead. Yeah. So then Saturday, Sunday game. I didn't record any videos. Now it's Monday. My video came out, but here's the beauty of the groundwork. That's why I emphasize the groundwork the most. That's why it's so key. It's so important. When starting something, you have to get your groundwork. I said it, guys. I said, oh, I'm gonna upload an episode every day, but I want to be a week ahead because I know at some point I'm gonna want more time. I'm gonna be lazy. I'm going to need more time, or I'm gonna slip up. So life happens. But I know what goal I want to set. I want a video a day, so that's why I want to be a week ahead. If I'm a week ahead, I'm good. I'm playing Sleeping Dogs right now. Shout out to Sleeping Dogs. Yo, this is my first time actually playing it myself. This is the first time playing it myself. I watched walkthroughs, and back in the day when I was a youngin. Shout out to Jacksepticeye. Oh, and I ran over a civilian. And I'm being chased by the cops. Instantaneously. But it's okay. It's okay. So I wanted to be that week ahead. I wanted to be that week ahead, but I'm not. Life happens, but I set that groundwork. The groundwork, it allows, because when you dream big, you're if you don't stop chasing me, but yeah, when you dream big, you have to, how I say, you dream reasonably. You dream big, and then when you bring it into this life, you have to have a reason. I say, okay. Consistency, that's the key. Everyone say that, and that's unanimous. Consistency, that's the key. But what you gotta understand is trying, the effort, that's the door. That's the lock. If you know, oh, I want to drive from New York to Florida, and you're a veteran. You're a veteran. You're seasoned. Look, you do road trips all the time, but the thing is, when you want to make your way and you want to go, and you want to go ahead and take yourself mosey on down, and take yourself to Florida, you have to, the first thing you can do before you can even talk about consistency, before, oh, can I make, is the door that you must open. You have to get into the car, and that door, that door is the effort. It's life. It's when you keep trying. When you dream, your dream makes the door, and then your consistency is the key that brings it to life. That which brings it. You are the one who holds the key. The key that can transform the imaginary to reality. Where's Spider-Man? Let me. Why am I playing Sleeping Dogs? I need Spider-Man right now. I need to web swing. I need to feel nice. Where's my tunes? Where's my vibes? I'm feeling it. I was a little bit dead. I wondered, could I get back into this? Look, I know I said there's gonna be an episode a day, and I know there's going to be an episode a day, but what you also gotta know is I'm just a guy. I'm just a man. I'm just a man who dreams, who loves to dream. That's all I am. That's all that I tried to be. That's all that my soul is. I'm a dreamer. And every day I must dream. Look, let me get into my settings. I'm turning down my gain. Because apparently you never want it to be red. Let me see if I could. Okay, all right. So what you have to understand, yeah, by default I should have my game down every single time. I get hype. I get excited. I have a new save file. Oh, I got new game plus. Okay. All right. I can go rock with you. Okay, so then let's do this. Okay, Google, play my music.
Okay, playing Spotify.
All right. Actually, I made a new playlist for the pod, so I could have these are the songs I listen to, and then I think about this. I think about my moment here, my time here, my chance here, my opportunity here. Even as I speak, I'm adding more right now, because at the bottom it tells you, oh, maybe you like this song, maybe it's good with this playlist, maybe you like it. Look, bossy boss, it's the attempt, and I can't Bumbleclaw. I'm in the middle of a pod. Chill. So the thing. Let me respond back. It's the attempt. This is the attempt. This is a scattered episode, but I love the beauty in that scatteredness. I love the beauty in that scatteredness. Here's why. Life isn't perfect. I'm in the middle of a pod, RN. I'll call you back. Much love. Yeah. Appreciate you, bossy. Okay, so as I said, it's the attempt. That door. The door. That's the trying. That's the begin. That's the dream. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Because even though I right now, technically I haven't made a video in like 3 days. Yeah, last one low key like 3 days. Low key. But even though I haven't, it's okay. I give myself grace. You got to give yourself grace like it's candy. And you just showing up, that's a lot of the battle. Putting your best foot forward and just having an attempt. It's not all gonna be the greatest. It's not all sunshines, lollipops, and rainbows. I'm just a guy. And I feel like there's so much beauty in that. I'm not someone different. I'm not anything more. I'm just a guy who tries every day. I'm just a guy who various amounts every day. Don't get me wrong. It's not every day 100. I try, but it's okay. Just the attempt. Because that attempt, that 1%, that brick by brick, it gets you a house eventually, someday. It's always one day or day one. It's day one or one day, and it's up to you. I relish in the moment I choose. Any moment I choose, I feel such tremendous glee. So when I get to express this free will, I choose. Everything is a choice. You don't have to do anything. You choose. And when I choose to be a little bit better than the person I was yesterday, I give myself grace. I give myself grace every time. I was talking to Charles today. Shout out to Charles. Yo! And he's the one. My emergency baby oil. He stole it. Okay, I left it. We were doing like push-ups. We were getting ready for the push-up contest, and I emptied my pockets. I had my baby oil. I left it. He said, "Yeah, I used it, man." I just discovered it's been about a month. I've been searching for that every day, at least once. It's been on my mind. I've been carrying around that baby oil since September 1st. September 1st of last year. Do you know it's March? It's March 16th? No, 15th. Yo, and having episodes is helping me keep track of my days. I never keep track of my days. There's never point. I like the day and the month. It matters not to me. But now I have a reason. What? And that's, I feel like being an adult. To me, it's just been finding ways to trick myself into doing healthy and good tasks, things that better myself. but not actually having to, you know? Like look, let me give you an example. I practice habit stacking. Because I suck at routine. Even a part of this pod, this is a testament to my resolve. I'm practicing routine here. You got it. When other people tell you an assignment, a job to do, you do it. But when you tell yourself, you don't. Why is it so easy to listen to others? You take away so much of your own power. This life, it's what you make of it. And you must realize you create the world that you live in, the very ground that you stand on. You are the creator of it all. So I practice purposeful speech. But I do habit stacking. So I could combine. So instead of having to do multiple separate things a day, I wanna let's see let's give an example. I was like, I wanna make sure that I make my bed every day. I'm like, okay, making your bed is hard because that's like something you have to choose to do, and technically it doesn't benefit you. It's like objectively making your bed doesn't make you a better person. But that one's tricky because it's objective, and I think it might be subjectively, because objectively building habits, building, training yourself, conditioning, that betters you, but not morally. It extends down to that level as well. The person you are in private, what you practice in private is who you are in public. So if we think about it, does making your bed make you a better person? It doesn't make you a better person, but it helps you to achieve a little bit more in a sense. Do you understand? You get me? Am I what is this man waffling about, you know? But I wanted to start making my bed more. I wanted to practice that. I wanted to practice my free will, my choice, the choice to choose. I choose chia. There's something powerful about choosing. There's something so powerful about choosing and acknowledging that it's your own choice, not just by circumstance, by situation. It's your choice. You ended up here. You chose to be here. And when you and the more you realize you choose and you choose and you choose, it becomes less of a guessing game. It's not a guessing game if you're choosing and you know, LOL. When you know, you know. I say there's a difference between knowing and thinking. When I know I must do something, I know if I know what I must do, then why would I procrastinate? Why would I wait? Occasionally I think about, oh damn, it's just about to reach 3 months. Actually, yeah, January, February, yes, at the end of this month, 3 months consistent back at the gym. Some days I'm like, I don't want to go. This morning I was like, I don't want to go. Like I was in my first period class. I said, "Fa." I was thinking about the rest of my day. I said, I just want to go home. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Rah. But as my energy grows, and I realize I think the same thing every single time, every day now. I start off, I'm like, I don't want to, but I realize I have to. I realize I'll just be wasting time, because it's not like I'll never get there. It's not a matter of it's not a matter of if I'll ever get there. It's just when. So when you know it's when, if I know, oh, I'm going, I gotta go to the gym, and I'm thinking, oh wait, I don't want to go to the gym. What's the end goal? How do you benefit from that? And I'm thinking about how I benefit. I'm like, okay, you get today off, all right, but what about tomorrow? Because I know it's not like it's not like this is a one-day thing. I know what I must achieve. I know who I must become. Look, I squatted 300 today. Hack squat. I did three. No. I didn't do 300. I did 310. I did 310 because last week, 2 weeks ago, last week. No, or the week before. Oh no, it was last week, because it was the same time I set the PR for the bench too. So it was 200. It was I did 290. I did 290. And I was like, oh my days. And keep in mind, before that, I did like 240. I didn't even know I could do 290. I said, today's the day though. Every day is an opportunity I take with grace. There's no other way. There's no other way. I find it to be the only way that it makes sense. The only path that I can take. It feels almost like destiny. When your destiny is not given to you, but it is taken. Your fate is taken. It sounds crazy. How does that even work? Brother, man, I told you at the beginning of this episode, the world is as you form. The person you are, what you practice in private, who you are in public is a direct correlation, a manifestation. It's a beautiful thing. The power of choice. The consequences. I love my weekly tattoo sessions. I get a piece of art on me, and then I get to live with it forever. A single choice that I made, I get a physical embodiment, a representation on my body that marks a choice that I made, the path that I have taken. Brother, man, it ties me to this reality. It ties me, and it helps me understand the gravity, the severity, the significance of my choice, of my power, of the person I am and who I choose to be. It's my resolve. It's my resolve, and it's a beautiful thing, and it's not just mine. It's the indomitable human spirit. It's the indomitable human soul that we all have. I'm just a guy. Sister, woman, brother, man. Hear ye. Every day is an opportunity that I take with grace. From the beginning, you don't know how it's gonna end. You can't control how your day starts. You can't control how this life begins, but you can try to steer it, aim it where you want it to end. That's all. That's all that there is. So I practice purposeful speech. I practice purposeful speech, most definitely. Even the term, the phrase, most definitely. I stole that. And you can say you can't steal a phrase because it's English, it's a combination of words. But I remember the specific day. I know. Oh my days! It was raining. Oh, it was raining, and now it transitioned to snow, and now the snow is sticking, but there's also a layer of ice and slush. Oh, this world, Canada. Canada. Can I just take a moment to say I appreciate you for listening. And I appreciate myself for trying. You know? All this is a man's diary. This is a man's inner thoughts. This is a Treyu's adventures, but this is behind the scenes. This is a Treyu's adventures audible. When you see it, when you see what my adventures become, the life that I will live, the future that will carve, I will by any means necessary. I'm not afraid of failure. I'm afraid of the problems that come with success. That's all I know. That's all I know, and I know nothing else. I can't afford to be afraid of failure because it serves me not. Because you know who I will end up, where I will end, who I will become. A person that succeeds, that supersedes failure itself. It's the attempt, it's the trying. Look, once you fail and you succeed, it changes that failure into success. But once you succeed and you fail, it doesn't renounce, it doesn't take away from your success. Do you understand? When you fail, it's a failure until your success. But there is not. But there's no success until failure. Charles asked. He said, "Oh, it's interesting to hear your thoughts, your inner workings. But do you always think like that, or just like occasionally, just when you off a perky? You a perky man?" I'm like, I have never indulged in a perk. I have never indulged in a perk. I'm telling you this now. I almost held a perk once though. I almost held one. And I was excited. Girl busted out. I wanted some vitamin C. Girl busted out a bag of pills, unlabeled. I said, "What am I seeing? Just a bunch of pills in a Ziploc bag." She said, "No, it's okay." I said, "You got perks in there. You gonna drug me?" She said, "No, I keep my perks in a separate bag." I said, "No way. Be so for real." She's trying to find a perk. She can't find a perk. She find a singular bag 10 minutes later after searching through all of the drawers. I said, "Oh, it's an actual perk." And I could see on it, I think it actually said 30. It genuinely had 30 on it. And I'm like, ooh. I'm like, let me hold the perk. I don't want to take, I just want to hold the perk. I've never held a perk before. Let me hold the perk. He's like, "Trey, I'll promise you're going to give me my perk back. Promise you're going to give me my perk back." I said, I was like, "Let me just hold a perk. Let me get a perk." She said, "Huh?"